What's going on, everybody? Uh, got this game. Had it pre-ordered, and came out yesterday. Well, I had access to it yesterday. A little over, what was it? Almost 26 hours ago. I was wanting to hop on here, but I've just been busy. Figured I would go ahead and start this up. Played the demo, and I really liked it. Kind of like a cross between Bloodborne and like the Souls series, but at the same time, it's it's a little different. It's like the Pinocchio, kind of just a dark Pinocchio game. Really like the demo. Fighting like mechanical puppets, I guess. But I've been really interested in this game, and well, let's just get into this. Don't think I'm really gonna mess around with the settings too much. A little bonus content. Looks like we got some glasses, a coat, and a mask. I like the coat and the glasses, but I don't know about that mask. Oh, we got another mischievous puppet's clothes and parade hat. Probably won't be wearing those. So I think I deleted my demo save data. I don't know if it would have tried to load me up at that spot, but I kind of prefer to start over anyway. I think I got to the first boss in the demo. I didn't actually beat the boss, but I'm not even sure how much it went on after that. Check out the additional content. There is none. Check out the settings just a little bit. Lock on distance degree. I'm half tempted to increase that. Blood on, motion blur, guide. Switch auto lock on. Subtitles language. All looks good. Just incline surface camera. I'll leave that alone for now, although I feel like that would be good to have on. Horizontal camera movement speed. We might mess around with camera movement speed at some point, but we'll see how it goes at first. From what I remember from the demo, if the settings are the same, it seemed pretty alright. Music volume. Volume's pretty fine. Performance mode. Yeah, we'll just keep it on performance. Button settings. Okay, so we can change our button layout, which is nice. Probably won't be messing with it, but always good to look at the settings, see what you can change, what you can't, just in case you decide you want to change something while you're playing. And anyway, nonetheless, here we go.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Okay, benefit item was delivered. It said press options to check it, but doesn't seem to be working.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Jimmy will restart soon.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krat, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Okay, just talking about switching between items on your upper belt, lower belt. Use square to use the item. Equip items and gestures on the belt to use them. Hold down to activate the extra bag. X plus up, down, left, right to use item. Okay. Looks like we can't access the
Let's
inventory.
get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Yeah, camera movement speed seems fine right now.
But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
So normally on like a Souls game, I don't normally use like a rapier. But honestly, I think I'm going to use one. We'll have access to these other weapons later. I kind of like this katana. I've checked out this sword. It looks nice, but it's like really slow. Which is actually kind of what I usually start with in a Souls game. Or my go-to anyway. I'm usually like a Zweihander, or I was, in any case. I I think God, usually I like to do a balanced build. Let's try it.
Destination Hotel Quad. Recommend escaping from this location.
Good speed. Still can't access the menu. Yeah, I might like this a little bit more than the Rapier. It's a little strange to me that this is like supposed to be Pinocchio, but he looks pretty much like a human boy besides the mechanical arm. So I don't really know a whole lot about how the story is supposed to play out. Oh, the menu's the freaking pad. I'm just pressing the wrong button. Obtain the following items. Oh yeah, I definitely like that a lot better. Honestly, I think that we are not going to equip items. Or at least not the head items. Check that out. Looks like a freaking... Venigni? I really like this coat though. High quality coat designed by Venigni himself. It is exactly the same as the coat Venigni is always wearing. With this coat even you can become the great Venigni. Though of course only I am truly great. Lorenzini Venigni during the Venigni fan club anniversary. I'm going to rotate. There we go. Looks really nice. Items, nothing really too crazy. Don't forget, and we can... turn on our lamp. I kind of like this. I don't know why, but I feel like the freaking... this weapon was different in the demo. It's kind of funny, the enemies are like freaking soldiers. It's kind of hard to understand. Sawtooth wheel. Okay, so you could do a roll, but if you lock on, then it's like a sidestep. Use a pulse cell to recover health, kind of like a Estus flask. Maximum number of pulse cells can be used. When you reach the maximum, the cell will be discharged. If you attack enemies while the cell is discharged, pulse cell will gradually charge. Okay. Stop. Like those little stop signs they have. Looks like one of those little toys that have like strings attached to their like knees and everything. They like go limp if you pull a string or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. The Arm of Steel is interesting. The L2, I don't know, it's like a power attack. But you don't get very many uses out of it.
The station employee has the train station keys.
You can block enemy attacks by guarding. If your guard is successful, your character will take reduced damage, but it will consume stamina. The reduced damage will be transferred to guard regain. Guard regain accumulates but gradually decreases over time. While you have guard regain, you can attack enemy to recover HP. Okay. If a guard succeeds right before being hit, it triggers a perfect guard. When a perfect guard is successful, you will not receive damage, only stamina is consumed. You can use perfect guards to destroy an enemy's weapon or put the enemy in staggerable status.
You cannot see in the dark.
Oh, shit.
Switch me on and gently will light the way.
Okay. Thermite. What's thermite do? Thermite bomb can be thrown, inflicts fire damage at the area of impact. After the puppet frenzy, people began to fashion weapons of resistance in their desperation. Many throwable weapons were manufactured, and these exhibited excellent results against their marching enemies. Motivity, technique, advance. Immediate character death upon use. That releases all the P organs' energy at once. Dies upon use. Old man feared the possibility of his son failing to awaken properly and going into a frenzy. This initialization device was made as a necessary evil for delicate readjustments. Repairs weapon durability. Weapon durability decreases each time you attack an enemy with a weapon. Use a grinder to repair your weapon. When durability falls to 0, attack decreases and the weapon cannot be repaired with a grinder. Thus, it is advised to keep an eye on the durability gauge. To those who in battle, the grinder is their lifeline. The sharpness of their blade can mean life or death. Gestures, huh? Perform said gesture. Ground check gesture. Unequipped last resort. I think we're just gonna get rid of that for now. Switch this here. What is this? A cogwheel that is a common sight in Krot. It can be thrown to draw an enemy's attention. Even worthless items can become useful if you collect them. Everything became useful in battle in the paralyzed city. Ergo. A fragment of Ergo, a mysterious power stone that can be found in Krot. Geppetto's puppet can absorb Ergo and turn it into power. Ergo is both a power source and a currency in Krot. Even small pieces can be put to good use in the city. So that's like basically your souls that you use to level up, potentially buy items. I'm not really too worried about keeping throwable items on me. Actually would like this to be down. What else we got here? Bag. Already went through this. Material. Weapons. Well, we can only have 5 weapons. Blade handles. We get different mechanical arms. Frame. Interesting. Physical damage reduction rate. Part that enhance puppet frames can absorb physical damage. A basic frame made by the Workshop Union. It is part that reinforces puppet frames made with standard dimensions. Converter. Appendage parts that increase the attribute resistance of puppets can enhance resistance to attribute status ailments. An old generation appendage made by the Workshop Union. This design is old, but it is cheap and effective, so it is still the main one in use. Cartridge. Part that applies to puppet circulatory system, can enhance resistance to special status ailments. A prototype developed by the Workshop Union. It came into being after various efforts to improve puppet performance. Liner. Reduce physical damage. A liner made in the dimensions approved by the Workshop Union. It can be made by anyone as long as it complies with certification standards. So who manufactured it cannot be determined. So these are like defense upgrades, I guess. What's this? Amulets? Accessories. I wonder why. It's like I can only have 5 of these. Do I have like a box or something? Gestures. Because I feel like there's going to be more than 5 outfits or amulets. I guess we don't even know anything about amulets yet. So yeah, I'm wondering if there's a box that you can hold items in. Not bad. I don't really want to know if I can hop over that railing right now. Nice. Didn't even mean to do that. So you don't have to actually sneak up on somebody to get a critical attack. Passengers note: if anyone finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be sure to steer clear of the waiting room. I saw a huge puppet smashing people up to death in there. That must be what we're seeing. Oh. I locked the door, but I don't know if that'll work. At least it should stop people from randomly popping in. I'm going to die soon, so I want to help you, even if it's not much. Please survive, anyone. I wonder if that was a separate note or the same note. I like that it gives you kind of a prompt. Oh, when you're ready for a critical attack. Ergo's Life, Chamber of Machina Workshop. Keystone Express, Star Regional, A36. Final Street, Blue Ferry. I like how the Blue Ferry is the only one that hasn't been canceled. Guess maybe we should use some heal. There are doors and ladders all throughout Krot that are locked by devices. You can unlock these doors or go down the ladders to create shortcuts. Always good to have. What was the Fable Charge? A catalyst made to supplement puppet abilities, rapidly charge Fable. The catalyst made puppets more efficient by circulating ergo energy within their bodies. This groundbreaking invention was based on one alchemist's idea. It's a consumable. Fable Charge. I wonder if it consumes ergo. And I also don't know what Fable is. I'm guessing it's the blue bars. Oh. Oh, this is where we came from. That's our shortcut. Alright, let's see if we can beat this guy. The invincibility frames are nice. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. What does it say about charge attack? Staggerable. Hold R2 for a charge attack. That was a lot closer than I would have liked. Alright, what do we get? Lightweight frame. Out of that. So this too has like weight capacity. And I'm imagining that it's like you fucking roll slower or whatever. The closer you get to your weight capacity, physical damage reduction goes up. Parts can... okay. This item was made in the Puppet Workshop for the purpose of improving strength while limiting the weight increase as much as possible. However, its weight is significantly greater than the standard version. We're going to go ahead and put it on. Move to equipment. Defense parts. Okay. Amulets. Good. And it looks like we can carry 2 weapons on us, which is good. I think a big reason for getting the pre-order was for this jacket, honestly. Okay. And now that we have the key, we can open this. Repair the Stargazer. Use the Stargazer for fully recovering HP and stamina, as well as charging your pulse cells. You'll be revived at this point. In case of death, remember this process also revives enemies, not just your character. So basically like a bonfire.
This is called a Stargazer. A marvelous device the Stalkers used in the past.
Warning. Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puppet numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this Stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This Stargazer will make you stronger. But the Stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
Use storage. So you can store... I don't see a spot to store everything, but one thing I want to know is just that white bar is your weapon durability. I'll probably go ahead and level up. As I said before, I like to keep my stats pretty even, so we are going to go ahead and work on evening them out. Not enough. even though it's not really the most efficient way to level up by any means, you normally level up the things that matter according to like what kind of build you're doing. I mean, health and stamina is never really a bad thing to level up. I don't even know what Legion is yet. But I mean, weight capacity is not really a bad thing to level up to a certain extent. Kind of depending on what you're wearing. Motivity it looks like is your physical attack along with technique. And then Legion is like your resistances. Okay, so Legion is your defense, I'm guessing. Guard regain. Legion might not be your defense, but I do. Oh no, because it's just physical. Your defense is on the right side. You can see it's defense, damage reduction rate, resistance. So I don't know what Legion is yet. Anyway, there's quite a few enemies in this area. Three hits, fine. Run back here and level up again. So almost everything increases your defense. Motivity is attack. And so is technique. So I don't know how much grinding we're going to do here in the beginning, but I mean, it's never a bad idea to level up when you can. Use Fable. Okay, so the blue bars is your Fable. Use triangle to use Fable arts. Triangle while guarding. Use Fable arts. Use handle Fable. Okay. So your weapon and your weapon handle have different arts. Weapons have distinct blades and handles that each have their own Fable arts. Fable arts use up Fable slots, and different Fable arts use a different number of slots. Charge Fable slots by attacking enemies with weapon. And it does look like that white bar is your weapon durability from what I can tell. It also looks like your weapon durability goes back to max by resting at a Stargazer. Kinda used to jumping with X after playing Elden Ring for so long. Pratt Times issue 183. The Krot Grand expedition has been delayed. This decision was made to protect the citizens until the puppet frenzy that has recently paralyzed the city is under control. The occurrence began on Rosa Isabel Street, resulting in hundreds of casualties. While the cause is still unknown, the number of casualties and the scale of damage are both growing. As the crisis dragged on, the workshop and Venigni Company, Krot's largest puppet factory, announced that they would offer emergency supplies to citizens and do everything they could to alleviate the situation. A task force is investigating the possibility of a fatal loss of the Grand Covenant, which is the control protocol of the workshop's puppets. However, there is no quick solution as of now, with the puppet frenzy resulting in more casualties. As the city braces for a resurgence of the petrification disease, the citizens were advised to stay indoors for their safety. However, many citizens are trying to escape through Krot Central Station, intensifying the general chaos. So I'm guessing these puppets were created to help the general public, probably with work and other things, and they have just kind of gone rogue. If that's even the right word for it. They've gone mad. I wonder if there's like anybody, because I remember Bloodborne, you can knock on doors and actually get some dialogue from the citizens around the towns and stuff. I wonder if they're going to have that in here. I know in that game they had kind of lanterns next to like doors and windows where people were at that you can talk to. So I'm wondering if they'll have anything to kind of signify that there might be someone inside on this. Yeah, these beginning guys are pretty easy. Vivid Ergo Fragment. Use a boat. Can use throwable objects at long range. I think I gotta open this from the other side. Didn't tell us how much it was to level up anywhere. Character info. Acquired Ergo 824. Is he running up here? Oh, he is. I want to try to get used to the parry mechanic on this. Although I never really was too good at the parry mechanic. And, you know, each enemy attacks at different speeds and in different ways. It's kind of hard to get used to. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll end up getting one. Eventually. Okay, if I remember right, there's a guy out here that's a little bit of a badass. Whoops. There he is. Some enemies become red and use a strong attack called a Fury attack. You can't dodge or guard Fury attacks, but you can counter with perfect guard. Oh, great. I think they mean that you can't, like, use invincibility frames on Fury attacks. Cool. Fatal attack. Face a staggered enemy plus R1. Fatal attack can be performed on staggered enemies. If successful, it can hit heavy damage. Inflict heavy damage. Ooh. Chopped his body in half. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to... put the Fable Catalyst there. And we'll use a grinder here. I wonder if this is a multi-use? Dang, he shot me? Oh, that was nice. Oh, this is a different spot. Oh, I just went up the stairs first. I definitely kind of like the environment. I do kind of wish there was people I could talk to. Did he just drop that the other direction from the normal guys? He had a go sign. And he's just got like a freaking candlestick. I don't like the way he swings that either. It looks kind of dangerous. Here's my shortcut. I feel like I missed something. Lots of catalysts. What is this? Can I only hold 3? A mountain stores 6. Okay, so you can only hold 3 of those. That doesn't look like the beginning area. I feel like I did miss something back here. Okay, you don't have to wait for the stamina bar to fill up before running again if you deplete it completely.
Hotel Quads. Optimal location for observing the destination.
That must be Hotel Krot right there. Weapon durability is getting kind of low. I'm imagining if you run it all the way down, like you won't be able to repair it with a grinder anymore, but once you rest at a stargazer, you'll get it back. Switch weapon, extra bag. I almost feel like... Wait. Can you turn off... Sets the guide messages. Okay. Let's see, I don't want to turn that all the way off. What about this? I just want to turn off where it says like menu, guard, dodge, dash and stuff. Adjust attack direction. I don't think you can actually turn that specifically by itself off though. Left stick. All right.
A powerful parade puppet.
think this is actually like a merchant.
Hello there. Welcome to Krot, visitor. I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy something while you're at the festival. You can't rely on yourself alone.
I noticed that he's almost got like a dead, kind of that puppet stare, you know?
Out here
I wonder if they
alone?
realize.
You could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
He's like the only puppet that hasn't gone mad. Okay, so this, you can buy your other weapons, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. This is electric blitz abrasive. A special abrasive made by mixing electric blitz metal powders. Temporarily imbues a weapon with electric blitz. Wise stalkers are prepared to face any manner of variable that comes up in battle. Abrasives are another weapon that can turn the tide on the constantly shifting battlefield. So it's kind of like a bolt paper or something like that. What is this? Throwing cell. A large output battery that can be thrown inflicts electric blitz damage at the area of impact. After the puppet frenzy, people began to fashion weapons of resistance in their desperation. Many throwable weapons were manufactured, and these exhibited excellent results against their marching enemies. These are just one-time use things, I'm sure, so I'm not going to buy those. I don't know why I'm going to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and buy another one of these. Oh, I do actually have enough to level up. Unless I buy this, which I already have. I'm going to do it anyway. And then I'm going to sell it. Does he get it back? No, sold out. Whatever. So got our next checkpoint. Next Stargazer. And now that we don't have enough to level up, there's nothing to really do. I probably should have just put that second weapon duplicate in storage. But, you know, at least it's good to know that he doesn't get the weapon back to sell. Like, you can't sell it a second time if you sell it back to him. I am going to go ahead and equip Absolute Defense, Concentrate, Guard Parry. I think I'm going to equip that. And I think that's going to be it for me right now. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.